friends. So it's day 111, 111. No Excuses 2024. I was thinking about negative energy, positive energy. I was thinking about that movie Monsters Inc. I know, right? But anyway, like remember they were harnessing the energy from the fear of children, right? People can say, oh, adrenochrome this and blah, blah, whatever. That's not what I'm getting at, though, right? And then they figured out that they were being lied to, and that actually laughter, a positive energy, right, made more energy, right? Sent the energy off the charts, right? And so I know, I can be really negative. I definitely, Facebook, Instagram, things like that. Like I can really, if I'm scrolling, I can really get negative and like lash out at others, or just make sarcastic comments that are meant to stir the fucking hornet's nest, and usually it's successful. And that does bring a certain amount of energy to you, right? You feel a certain way. You're like, ha, I own that motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. Now they're calling me names, ha, and you do get like a serotonin hit or whatever, dopamine hit from that. And, you get comments and blah, 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 blah. And it's easy to get people into that negative mind state, right? And it's hard to get out of it. And I noticed over the last couple of days I've been kind of negative, not like terribly, but I can feel it. You know what I mean? I can sense it. I'm frustrated about world politics. I'm frustrated about politics here, and it's hard to. But anyway, so what I noticed though is that when I'm feeling super positive, when nothing can knock me down, nothing can make me feel like shit, until I allow that negativity in. And when I allow that negativity in, I feel tired. My eyes are all puffy. I've probably been smoking more weed because it's like, I'm like, the energy level's way down. Maybe that has to do with, the changing of the season or something. I don't know, but I can feel it, I can feel it. And I notice myself, poking those hornets' nests more. I did it today with my uncle, where he had this anti-Trump post, and he was just saying that he don't want to pay attention to it anymore because it's just fucking ridiculous, and and said, and so of course, me being the loving nephew that I am, I put a comment under that said Trump 2024, and that sent him into like a whole thing, like, I'll delete you, I'll blah 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 blah, this that, I know you hate him, and yeah, this and I'm like, well, no, I don't hate him. I don't care if it's a choice between the Joe Obama administration of the last several years or someone else. I'm going to go with someone else, even if it's Donald Trump, possibly. I'm just saying. But anyway, that negative energy, it's easy to talk bad about people. A lot of times, that's what gossip is, right? We get together and we're like, oh, did you see so-and-so? Did you see their skin? Did you see this? Did you see their clothes? Did you see what, they don't look happy. They don't look this. They don't sound that. Oh my God, did you see, whatever it is, right? And it's really easy to get into that because of our egos, I feel, and like talking down about somebody else somehow makes us feel better, and I fall into it. I fall into it really easily. I'm changing that behavior because I notice it now. It bothers me. It's fun at the time. Don't get me wrong. It's like when I used to get into fucking street fights all the time. Like at the time, it was kind of fun, and afterwards, did you see when I blah, blah, but like, it was so negative. It was negative on my body. It was negative on my mental state. And it was negative on my spiritual state in the world, and my standing among my peers and community. So over time, it doesn't work, and that's how I feel now. When I start talking about somebody, or I hear someone else starts talking about someone with me, I my mind tends to go to, I'll definitely feed into it sometimes, but soon thereafter or right before, in my head, I'm like, is this true? Is it helpful? Is it kind? right? Would I want somebody speaking with a person I know about me in the manner that we're doing at this moment? You know, and 99% of the time the answer is no. The answer is no, you know. And so I'll try to change it, like, well, yeah, you know, they seem to be struggling, or blah, 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 you know, trying to shut it down a little bit. And I'm not always successful at it, you know. It's one of those lifelong habits that I've, you know, accumulated, and it's hard to break, you know. Drugs was the same thing, alcohol was the same thing, you know, fucking around with random broads was the same thing, you know, crime, the easy way out was the same thing, you know, blaming everybody else for my issues, same thing, you know, same thing. It's that negative energy, but you get a certain amount of energy from it. You get a certain amount of dopamine from it. And when you turn it around and things, you know, your life is more positive, your mental state is more positive, you're spiritually a lot cleaner and a lot closer to God, nature, whatever you want to call it, Jesus, Buddha, whatever, you know, whatever. You just have way more energy. You have way more positive energy. You wake up. I mean, I know for me, I'll speak for myself. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, whoa, yes, another one, you know. And like this morning, I woke up and, you know, I slept well, but I was like, you know, I gotta go do this haircut early. I should have never scheduled it for that time. I'm usually out in the woods, and woe is me. And, you know, and so now I have to start changing my morning routine. You know, I do come out here, but I usually don't come out here till around 8 or something like that. I could be out here, you know, at least an hour and a half earlier than that, you know. So what I'm planning, or what I'm doing now, is I'll wake up, I'll do like 20, 30 squats, you know, whatever, run to the bathroom, whatever you got to do first thing in the morning, right? But instead of like sitting down and waiting to have coffee or whatever, because I usually wait about a half hour, 40 minutes before I have my first coffee, usually, depending. And, you know, I'll hit the coffee maker and I'll go do like 30 squats, you know, do 20 push-ups. And then by then the coffee will be ready, and then, you know, do that, do what I got to do, and then head out here and start my day a lot earlier, you know. At least I got to add those, the little bit of exercise first thing in the morning, you know. The people always say, you know, you get up, if you got like one of those freaking exercise bikes, hit it like someone's chasing you, you know, for 5 to 10 minutes, you know, and just really get that blood pumping and everything. But I know that when I make little changes like that, and then I stick to them, and then they become my daily routine, you know, I'm in more of a positive headspace, you know. If I'm not feeding into that negativity, you know, and even if I enjoy it, you know, I gotta calm it down and take care of head first, and then, you know, it'll be much better, you know. There's more positive energy. I think I do better in the positive realm. I feel better in the positive light of life, and you know, I react better, I act better, I don't lash out at people as much, you know. So that's where I'm at today, man. Day 111 of No Excuses 2024, man. Whatever you set your mind's intention on, I hope you're putting it into action, and I hope you're changing your life, you know, through changing your mind and your reality. Love you. Like, subscribe, and share, follow, whatever it is, man. Leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. Peace.